Hi, Brianna. I know last time we met, I gave you a little bit of homework. I asked if you would be willing to look for another job. How did you do with that?
I actually did really well. I actually used Craigslist because I didn't really know what to do. So I used Craigslist and I got a job as an event planner. And it's actually salary, and I actually have my own office. So I'm actually doing really well in the job department right now.
That's great. I know we also talked about school last time.
Yep. I had a rough patch. I was kind of struggling, and I needed to get all these papers done in order to pass my midterms and not flunk out, because I was really close to flunking out. But I managed to get the papers done, and I'm still currently enrolled in school.
Wow, that's really great. You worked on both things, and now
Thank you.
You're on a good track. I know last time we talked a little bit about using alcohol as a outlet kind of for all of your stress. Since you're not under that much stress anymore, are you still using alcohol as a source of enjoyment for stress, whatever?
Well, I'm still under a little bit of stress. I had something come up that really I struggled with, and I have still been drinking, but I stopped drinking obviously to work and do my papers, and I realized that I shouldn't drink when I do those things. But I had a little bit of something that happened, and I drank a lot that day, but I really haven't drank since then.
Okay, that's good. What was it, if you don't mind me asking, made you drink so much that day?
Well, I thought I was pregnant,
Okay.
and I didn't really know how to handle it, and I don't feel like I have a support system where I live. All my family lives far away, so I chose to drink instead of handling the situation like I should have.
Okay. Have you tried to reach out to anyone at home?
Well, I haven't always been close with like my family, and I tried to move back in with my mom, but they've kind of made it pretty clear that they don't want me back in their house, and even if they really didn't mean it that way, I just feel unwelcome, and I don't really want to move back in with them. But I haven't always had a really good relationship with my dad, but recently I've just been thinking about rekindling a relationship with him.
Okay, that's a really positive step forward. I know it can be hard sometimes feeling unwanted, especially by a family member who's supposed to love and care for you. But that's good that you didn't turn to drinking because of that. Have you talked to your father at all, or have you just been thinking of rekindling the relationship?
I've just been thinking of it really, and my brother has really tried to talk to him for me, and they've had conversations, but I'm not really comfortable with contacting him on my own yet, because I feel really disconnected from him, and I feel like if I do call him, he might just think it's, I need something or something.
Right.
Like I'm a father.
Right. Have you thought about maybe having your brother help facilitate talking with your father?
I don't know. I don't really want to put him in the middle of it, because he has his own life, and I don't think that he should have to deal with my problems. But I mean, it might be worth a shot as long as he's okay with that. But I don't really know.
Okay. So tell me more about the job. I'm really excited that you went and looked for a new job so quickly and received one.
Well, I kind of just work as an event planner, and I plan different events for all these people, and it's been going really well. I mean, I really enjoy all my coworkers, and I like having my own office and my own space, and I'm actually making a lot more money. I've been looking into moving into a new apartment that's in a better, safer neighborhood, because I don't feel safe where I am.
Well, that's a really good step forward, especially if you're feeling unsafe. Have you worked on ways to keep this job? I know you struggled in the past with, going through job after job.
I think that this job will be good for me. I mean, it might get a little hard when school gets tough, but I think that the job is really understanding with my situation right now. And I think that now that I've kind of learned my lesson with the drinking thing, that I won't let it interfere with my work environment. So I think that it'll be better this time around.
Well, that's really good. Is there anything else you want to talk about today? I know we've covered a bit about, whenever there's a stress in your life, you still tend to turn towards one thing versus the other to comfort yourself or not think about whatever the problem is. Have you ever thought about thinking of something else to do?
I think that, maybe I could try to stop drinking. I mean, I think that would be a positive step forward, but I think it's really hard for me to deal with that because I'm so young and everyone around me does it. And I need to start building my support system more because I don't really have anyone around me. But I think that I might start finding like a support group, or like you could help me find a support group to help me with my issues, because I feel like I have a lot of them right now.
If you're willing, I actually can set you up with a group through the college with other struggling college students sort of in the same situation you are, not just with alcohol, but anything, illegal or not so good for you as an outlet versus something else. So I can get in contact with them and tell you more about it next time we meet, if that's something you'd like to do.
That sounds good.
Okay, and for next time, I'd like you to really think about moving forward with the relationship with your father. I understand if it's uncomfortable or you're not ready yet, but I would just spend some more time thinking about it because I think that would be a really positive thing for you.
Okay.
I'll meet you next time.